So I'm just going to make sure that everything is up and operational, and then I'm going to get into this because I'm super pumped. Yeah, it looks like everything is working fine. Okay. It should not be at 8 seconds. It should be reset. Wait, why is it? Come on, reset. Timer. There we go. So I'm going to restart the mission. And then as soon as I get control, I'm going to start the countdown. Well, the difference between third, let's put it this way. Probe is a professional player. He is currently the person with second place, and he has done the run, I think it was like 20 times. So, this being my fourth time doing the run, I think third place is a very reasonable way to start. I'm gonna get everything ready. Be very hydrated. And for the first two missions, I'm not going to read chat a lot. I'm going to read chat a lot on the third mission because there's nothing to do. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Also, we're in Portuguese today. I have it already set to faster speed. First two groups we run past. The second group we are going to engage and stutter step through as we wait for the drop guys. Oh, that's kind of loud. There we go. And as I said, everything is in Portuguese. Why not speedrun HOTS? I did a poll for what game to speedrun. I went through the Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm, Legacy of the Void, and Nova Covert Ops speedruns on stream over the span of about a month. And then I held a poll for which one that I should practice and get good at, and people said Wings of Liberty. If I get third place today, I'm going to hold another poll, and I'm going to ask if I should continue working on this one, or if we should try out another game. Almost lost Rainer at the very beginning. That would have been a very interesting beginning to the speedrun. I probably would have just reset. I gotta make sure not to lose him. For obvious reasons. It says at the bottom what they say in the subtitles. So I could just read the subtitles for you. So I want to poke over to this guy, pop him down, get all these. Make sure there's a healthy guy over there so the Vikings don't kill Jimmy. Building is down. Not bad. It's in Portuguese. I was playing the previous attempts in English, but the Portuguese is faster. So I figured that I should do it because I'm really trying to do my best this time. I want to be really fancy and I want to have my name up on the leaderboards. Even if I don't know the run that well. I want people to think I'm cool. Because no one's ever thought I'm cool before. And obviously speedrunning a video game is how you become cool. So bring everyone over here. Start pushing through that. Grab all this money. Kill these guys. He's over here. Not there. Grab all that. Everyone comes up here. Oh, I really messed that up. I took extra damage from those Hellions when I really shouldn't have. Go get them, boys. And losing stuff to the Bunker of Doom. So this is one of those missions that I'm really not comfortable with, and I probably need to just sit down and do about 35 times. I just haven't done that. I think anything below 3 minutes is pretty good here. That's my goal. My best is like 2:30, and I'm not going to get that today. Tips for all-in Brutal Ground, either, well, Mass Siege Tank, Mass Ghost, both of those are really good. Probably together. You can literally just rip the strategy that I used from the Wings of Liberty Deathless run and port that to Brutal, because it doesn't matter if you lose anything, so it's a lot easier. and it works like a charm. It is just a hard mission, though. The other thing is be very, very careful with your use of the Nova. Try to use it at times that you hit a bunch of Nidus worms and you hit Kerrigan, or the waves that were supporting Kerrigan. So sub 3 minutes I'm okay with. I think the bunker has scarred a lot of people. That bunker is literally the hardest thing in StarCraft 2. Literally every single challenge run or everything I've ever done has been bopped by that bunker. So I'm going to put these right here, and now we have 20 minutes to just sit around and do nothing, because this mission is boring. So I don't know what to do. How you doing, guys? This is one of these ones that if I was messing around, I would either just skip the mission, or I would pump the difficulty up to brutal just to give myself something to do. But because I'm actually trying to get a good time, I don't want to set it up to brutal and then somehow lose. That'd be really sad. I did the big SCV play last time. I think I'm going to clear the thing. If you gift a sub, if you manage to start the Torrent Toilet. Yeah, I can start the Torrent Toilet, no problem. You don't have to gift sub if you don't want to, but I really appreciate it if you do. But if you're really looking forward to gift subbing, wait until I get 3rd place, and then we're going to celebrate. Because I'm going to be so happy. I can't even express how excited I am. I don't know, I just woke up today and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be able to do this run, no problem. I completely agree with you, Gildan. I think that would be a great compromise, and it's really a shame that they won't go back and change it. There we go. We got these guys. I guess I'll come over here next. I don't really want to micro my stuff. I appreciate it, Alan Shazar. You always were my favorite Goliath pilot. Yes, the game is in Portuguese because Portuguese is a faster language than English. So it's the fastest way to play through it. I'm going to get my marine upgrades. I'm going to clear through everything. The big problem with this mission, I think more so than anything else, like, I don't mind doing all in at the end. Just because there's a lot of different ways you can mess around and do weird stuff. But this mission, you just have no things available. So I gotta ask Alan Shazar, how many people actually recognize your name when you comment in their chats? Am I like one of the very few, or is it something else? Or, not something else. Am I one of the few, or is it actually more common than I thought it would be? Because I kind of get the feeling that no one outside of StarCraft... Well, that makes sense, but, like, does the average StarCraft streamer have any idea who Alan Shazar is? Yes, so the language gives you, especially, there's a couple Zeratul missions, right, when you're doing the artifact stuff, that you have to listen to Zeratul talk, and you actually get so many speech triggers that they all end up in a queue. And Zeratul talks much faster in Portuguese, so it is much more efficient to run in Portuguese so that Zeratul shuts up and you can get on with the mission. It doesn't affect it as much as, for example, in a lot of ones... Shaggy Dodo was saying, in a lot of games, Japanese is the fastest if they're text-based games because they use syllabolic language instead of an alphabet, so their sentences are much shorter. And it's not as big of a gain as some of those games are, but it definitely makes a difference, from what I understand. I don't know the actual math on it, I just played around with it a little bit to see. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Ah, konnichiwa. Cursed nobleman-san. It doesn't make you a weeb just because you can say some words. Viter hates the weebitude. I find it hilarious. I wonder how many guys I need to clear everything. I know that it's like impossible to accidentally lose, but I'm kind of terrified of the idea that I might accidentally lose. I guess I'll rescue these and then I'll start killing everything. Do I want more racks? No, not really. I just want to be done with this mission. Okay, so I'm going to clear the bot first, then up here. Oh, I could show some people some things. So, for people who are struggling with the 10th anniversary achievement, which is kill 8 hatcheries on this mission, which is actually a lot, I can show you a nice little trick that will make it much, much easier. While we're here, I figure I could be a little bit helpful to someone. If you push up to this base, the base up here is the one that is by far and away the least well defended. And the weird rule, there's 8 hatcheries on this map, and it kind of implies that you have to kill all 8 of them, but it's not actually the case. What you can instead do is clear out everything here, or die to their rally. Either is fine. Then you start targeting down these hatcheries, and what will eventually happen is that the AI, if you let these drones live, they will start rebuilding the hatcheries. And as soon as the hatcheries start rebuilding, you can actually kill them again, and it counts as another killed hatchery. And the reason I'm doing this is because I actually want to see something on the scored screen that I think would be kind of funny. Because I think that if I do this right, it should tell me that I've killed 10 out of 8 hatcheries at the end. But you can theoretically do this 4 times. Just kill, come back, kill, come back, kill, come back. And you'll get all 8 kills without having to go to any of the other bases, which is pretty nice. This works for both the anniversary achievement as well as the normal achievement that is like on hard, you have to kill 4 hatcheries. And I know that for a lot of new players, it's a rougher achievement. What is my opinion on Vile and Corpser Brooches? They're both insanely overpowered. And I think that Corpsers are slightly better. But Viles are also so stupidly good. So next thing's next. I'm going to go right here. Keep building Marines. And just push through this base. This base is one of the harder bases. It's not as hard as the top right base, so I guess it's the medium difficulty base. Though we are playing on normal, so it's not going to be tough at all. But I know that on Brutal, there's like Ultralisks and stuff chilling out in here, and you're like, I have Marines! And they're like, yep, not for long. Question about the dig. Do they reliably end the mission early? Yes, absolutely, Hans. I am not too confident on the dig, actually. It's one of those missions that I think requires a lot of min-maxing that I just have not done. But the answer is yes, and I hope that it goes very well. Because that one is so slow. It's because this is not James Raynor, this is Juan Raynor. Wait, Juan is not a Portuguese name, is it? It might be, but probably not. What's a good Portuguese or Brazilian name for Jim Raynor? Because we should rename him through this run. Hey, Adengar. Yeah, you're almost always gonna, if you try to log in at a fairly close after I go live, you're almost always gonna hit this mission because it takes so long and it's right at the beginning. Santos Raynor. Oh, thank you, Rhyme. No, Nightbot can answer questions for me. Nightbot's really useful. I don't know who made Nightbot or why they made it for free, but they're kind of a legend. Hey, missing number. How's it going? I assume you were just busy being efficient somewhere else, so I don't mind. Wait, they didn't rebuild their hatcheries. Maybe they only rebuild on normal and hard. That might be the case. Or, sorry, not normal and hard, on hard and brutal. So you might have to increase the difficulty if you're trying to get that achievement cheese. Sorry about that. I thought I was being useful. But I can show you something else in order to make you happy. If you spam click, into the sky. And we have launched a Tauren into space. Well, thank you, Alan Shazar. Giving tier 1 sub to Mike the Lurker. I think that having a name the Lurker in StarCraft is the only community where it is significantly more terrifying than someone who just doesn't say anything in chat. You can get the Tauren in Legacy of the Void, and you can also find him in a lot of the other missions as an Easter egg after you've launched him, such as the secret mission. Unfortunately, we're not going to be doing that mission today, so I can't show that off. Yeah, I did do a look around on that mission, and I tried to see if there was a SCV to mind control, so that you could build a command center, and then build a barracks, build a tech lab, get stim pack research for the Tauren on that mission, but unfortunately there's no SCV that I could find. Which really I think is something Blizzard should fix, because that would be amazing. And if you're willing to go through all of that effort, then Blizzard should be willing to go through the effort of putting one SCV on the map. Well, the base is cleared. I still have 3 and some change minutes to kill. Oh, creep tumors. How dare they? So, I think I said this earlier, but I don't actually remember. What I'm going to do at the end of today, assuming that I get the 3rd place that I'm really hunting for, is I'm going to put a poll up. And the poll is going to have a couple options. The first option is going to be that on Fridays I continue running this campaign and try to get an even better score. Though, the difference between 2nd and 3rd is so big that I probably won't make much progress, and it'll be kind of sad. Or, I can speedrun another, or start speedrunning another StarCraft thing, or I can try speedrunning a completely different game. I'm going to have a couple different options. I don't want to put the community challenge on Friday because people specifically tune in on Monday for it. And I don't want to mess over those people that are watching me just for the community challenge, which I believe there are a decent number of. Because that'd be kind of rude to just be like, hey guys, welcome back to Monday. By the way, we did a bunch of it without you. I'd feel pretty bad about that. So it's probably going to be something speedrun or maybe some other type of thing related. I'm just going to hold a poll and see what people are interested in. 3-player story, Wings of Liberty, but make a speedrun out of it. Enslavers speedrun. Oh man. Alan Shazar liking the niche content. So the Lings drop from drop pods around the map. They just kind of plop down onto the ground and then some Lings pop out. It's really annoying that you can't actually take them all down. StarCraft 64 speedrun. Oh. They all have the most interesting ideas. So for people, I did do a showcase of the various speedruns. Unfortunately, I think the Twitch VODs are gone because Twitch does not like keeping VODs. But the basic idea behind the different VODs is that Legacy of the Void, I think, is the one that is closest to Wings of Liberty in terms of a speedrun. Heart of the Swarm is very Kerrigan-centric. and involves a lot of neat and interesting tricks with Kerrigan, but if you're not interested in watching Kerrigan jump all over the place all the time, it's not as interesting. And the Nova Covert Ops is honestly pretty easy for the most part, except for the fact that I just keep messing up this one part over and over for like hours. Because I hate Trouble in Paradise, and those Banshees just keep dying. So we're going to Monolith next. So first things first, those go over there, these go here, make a medic, it goes up here, then rally over here. We're going to hit this pylon once and then run back. This is going to aggro these two guys, and it's going to start the sequence to summon the Marauders. The Stalker's going to reset, and then we kill the Zealot. Nice. This medic gets a relic, comes over here. We start attacking this, and we're going to get our Marauders very soon. And this is going to pull these guys. Now we want to kill them as fast as possible so that some of them are down before the reinforcements arrive. Don't attack that pylon, it's not good. And try not to lose anything. Medics are very strong. And continuous Marauder production with a rally to my army. Marauders forward. We gotta take down these two pylons. Oops, I did not mean to pull that like that. That's not good. I'm wasting a bunch of medic energy as a result. So we get them to... Oh no! Whoa, this is not a good start. I ran into the cannons. So you're supposed to bait that force field so that as you kill the pylons, the force field ends. A bit of a mistake on my part. Not the end of the world, though. At this point, it's time to pull the boys. While I have the gas guy still mining on gas. Once I get to 25 gas here, I can load this up and start getting this research. Marauders in the front. Pull these guys, keep everybody healed up. Try not to suicide my stuff. If workers die, I don't really care. Gotta pull up here. Don't lose the Marines, they're very important. And then we got that, so we can load, move over here, unload. SCV goes over here to grab that bonus. So the whole point of this run is that you need 25 Protoss tech. If you sneak them over in that corner like that, then you can kill them before they force field, and then you can kind of just waddle in here. I guess waddle is the wrong word. Waltz. Get a healthy Marauder here, healthy Marauder here. Start the event. Don't get hit by the splash damage. And try to take this down. I don't have that last research yet, so I can't kill the last guy. We're waiting for it. There we go. Now you can die. That's 4-4 research. Next is Redstone. I really like Redstone. I think it's fun. But I'm also really bad at it. This is one of those ones that I would have to sit down and do like 3,000 times to get the exact route down. I'd have to literally copy-paste the world record run, and I just don't have that yet. You'll see what the 25 researcher... Oh, Rhyme spoiled it. It's for drop pods. Drop pods really increases the speed at the end of this run. So the big thing that I did between my last run and this run is I just watched the literal world record run instead of the guides, which is modernized and slightly more efficient. I'm gonna rescue the guys here. We go here. Oh, I messed up my hotkeys. Well, this is bad. I already messed this up really badly. Oh well. I'm gonna lose like 30 seconds. It's not the end of the world because I'm not good at this mission anyway, but it is kind of annoying. Run. Oh, I lost some of them. But I have all these Reapers. Oh, be careful of those guys. Usually you're supposed to move your thing to a different location, but because I messed up all the timings, I'm not going to do that. You jump up here, you scold these Reapers for being lazy and not helping you. Then head on over here. There's a little group to grab right here. I'm also not used to not having the English voice triggers, so that's something I'd have to get used to. There should be some Reapers up there. Yep, there they are. I'm going to take down this lair. I believe that the truly best speedrun doesn't require you to do that, but because I'm being slightly inefficient, I'm going to take the money that's in here instead. We do not do the Brutalisk. Zerg research actually has 0 value in the run. All the Zerg research you get is just because it's kind of there and it doesn't take any time. Also, I don't have the multitasking of the really good people, so killing the layers is a slightly more efficient way to spend your Reaper time if you don't have good multitasking. We are going to go over to the Brutalisk area, though, and steal all of his money. Oops. That's not good. I was supposed to grab all the money and send this guy over here to grab this. Oh well. Sometimes life doesn't work out how you want. And I don't want to do any resets or anything here, so just going to do my best. Almost done. Now there's some money at the top base, and that's going to be the last that we get. I think you end up with like between 10 and 15 Zerg research, but it literally has no value, because all you get is the Planetary Fortress and the bunker upgrade. And those are nice, but they don't do anything. They don't make you faster. So after this mission, I head to the armory, and I grab the medic upgrades and stim pack. Did I get stim? I may have misclicked. I did. Okay, cool. Then you accidentally go to the cantina. And we're heading to Belshir. I actually did test this one a couple times. I wanted to get a feeling for it. I'm going to do the safer version, which takes like 15 seconds longer because you wait for your medic. I don't know if this is actually like a marathon safe version, but it feels safer to me because I want to be safe, not sorry. 2, 3, 4. So we wait for the medic. We go cancel, cancel. Hello. You usually don't pull on your own. Well, this has started off a little bit weird. So if you cancel all those twice, the enemy attack waves don't spawn, and I don't know why. I also don't think it applies to any of the other attack waves. So that means we can just abandon these 4 guys, and they will harvest on their own. Oh, this Goliath is really hurt. That's not good. So ideally you want to put your damage on the Marines, because that's healable. But not let the Marines die. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna land this right here. We're gonna grab this. He lands right over here. All these guys are done, so we're gonna bring them over here now. And be in position to intercept the incoming Void Rays. Medics in the front, Goliaths in the back. Take this stuff down ASAP. You want to kill the Voids before the next wave of Voids come. Take down as much as possible. Oh, that's a big loss. This is landed. Start making one of those. And we should have this done. All these here. All that's cleared. Grab these guys. Oh, this is going to be a great time. Then we have to get this final research over here. I just need to make sure that I get the researches before I turn this in. 2. The Marine that I trained over there, grab that one, and done at 307. Oh, I'm so glad that I did that first try. That was one of the ones I was really scared about messing up because it's so hard. Oh, I'm really happy. Holy crap. I knew that I was on point today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good. Okay. Marauder upgrades next. Go to the lab, get the attack speed upgrade on the Protoss tech tree. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, guys, this is going to happen. It's going to happen. Look at how fast I'm going. I've never done this well before at anything in my entire life. Oh, whoops. Nope. I got to do it on brutal. My bad. So, the train robbery is a timed mission, but it is a faster timed mission when you do it on brutal. So we're going to do it there. It's about 5 minutes faster. But we do have a little bit of time to calm down. Stop being so pumped and excited. Allow my heart rate to return to normal. I'm not doing the great Hellion... You guys. I'm not going to mess up my... This is my magnum opus, basically. I don't need to mess it up with Hellions. We all know that they can't kill anything. So for the early part of this, it's just go rescue Diamondbacks and prepare for the first train. I don't remember for sure, but I believe that the attack waves against you are after groups 2, or after trains 2, 4, and 5. 2, 4, and 5. We're going to have to clear out the expansion, which we're going to have to be careful with. We don't want to lose a Diamondback or anything. We're going to get some medics and some Marines. Getting a bunch of Diamondbacks early really helps out. This is the only time we'll be using Diamondbacks, unfortunately, because they're bad, but they are really cool. And we're not going to, like, build Diamondbacks, because they're a waste of time. But they are really cool. I'm not just saying that they're cool because I want Reiki to like me. I'm going to build one more Rax, and that'll be my infrastructure for the day. Maybe I'll get an eBay instead. It does matter, though, because the very last train, you want to camp at the spawn point and kill as fast as humanly possible. So you need Marines, because busting over to that area is actually really hard. It's really, really well defended. I will get the Zerg research on the mission, not because I need it, but because I'm bored, and I'll need something to do. Otherwise, I will get careless and I'll start messing around and not actually doing things correctly, and then I'll lose and it'll be horrible, and then I'll cry. And I don't want you guys to see me crying on stream again. Because that's not what manly men do. Or maybe manly men aren't afraid of crying on stream. I don't really know how being manly works. Okay, so I'm gonna go move to grab the other ones. I will be microing some Banshees later today, do not worry. You could even say that my Banshee micro is super. Get it? Because Supernova is the map that you micro the Banshees on. Please laugh. Okay, grab this one, and is there time to get the other one? Not really. I thank you all for pretending that I'm funny. So after this one, I get attacked, and that means that I don't want to be too aggressive. And then after the second one, there's the attack wave, then there's another train, and then after that train I can get the final diamond back. And I'll get the research right now because I'm bored. So for some reason the Diamondbacks like love running into the fire bats. I'm not entirely sure why. Their AI is a bit funky. And these first trains are really the only hard ones. Assuming I don't mess up too hard. I had an idea for how to beat Hunter Seeker Missile, and that was just like send one guy forward so that the AI fires it off. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. But it's kind of obvious when... Because I was taking really bad Hunter Seeker hits, because they're actually kind of hard to dodge if you don't know who they're going to be targeting. I thought I grabbed this. So this is when they attack the base. Here it is. And the standard composition of Goliath Firebat. Everybody loves it. It's very good. And I don't remember where the next train comes from, honestly. So I'm just going to sit in the middle and wait for it. All-time favorite unit? I think the okay, so for the memes I have to say the Carrier. But I really like the Phoenix as well. Because it's like so graceful and micro-full. And you can do some crazy things with it. But I also like the Phoenix. Or I also like the Carrier because it's cool. Oops, gotta fight it. Try not to lose the Diamondbacks. And basically, I'm spending all my gas that I collect from the trains on medics, and then the rest of my stuff goes into Marines. I don't know if that's correct, but it feels right. And eventually I'm going to have to abandon this base and grab another one. So I'm going to grab the final diamond back now that I have some spare time. Oh, well. This is not... Oh, I'm going to lose the diamond back. He lived. Look at that. What a legend. Then it's just depots and marine. Run! Run! Oh, they're building those bunks. Okay, we're safe. That was horrifying. So from now on, the rest of the mission is pretty easy until the very end, where there is a dive that I have to do that I am not at all comfortable at doing. So I'm actually going to quick save beforehand, just in case I mess it up really badly. Because there's like a bunch of siege tanks and stuff that I have to take out. And siege tanks are the scariest unit in the history of mankind, because these are pre-nerf siege tanks. Oh, why are you fighting there? And the enemy has 2-2, and I'm stuck on 1-1, which is also a pain in the butt. Is there ravens here? There's no ravens. Okay. So I can just split my guys. Diamonds in the back. Get it? Because they're diamond. There is a raven. Run! Well, where did that raven come from? I tried to check the composition and I didn't see it. And it stuck up on me. Tankovacs were scary, but ones that one-shot Marines are pretty good when you're making mass Marine. I think Tankovac was maybe better against a larger variety of units. Okay, so it's time to meander, or, what is the term? Be a nomad? And they should attack me. I took a big Hunter Seeker missile hit right there that I wasn't looking at because I was moving my command center. That's not good. Also, that one firebat I think just killed all my workers. Okay, well, this is not going to be the best. Not going to be the best. Because that really, really, really sucks. I might have to do the slow way of doing this mission at the end, because I just don't feel comfortable anymore. Is this the boosted train? No, it's a normal train. So this is the next one with a Hunter-Seeker missile. I'm going to get a couple guys here. Them in the front. Just going to blindly assume that there's a Seeker missile. You need to land. There. So that attacks. These run away. Then everyone stims in, collapses on this army, takes it out, and kills the train. Okay. This is a little bit of a road bump. It's going to cost me about 40 seconds. I don't know where the next train comes from either. I'm really just unpracticed on this mission. And I can feel the lack of practice. So the Dominion kill teams come up next. I want to engage them. So I'm going to fan out. The first one's on the top, then the next one's on the bottom. We're just going to collapse on top of them. They have concussive shells, which is why you want to be spread out like this so that they don't mess you over. Oh, that's not good. Rescue our boys, boys. Yeah. Oh. I'm not dead, and that's all that matters. I have the DPS to take down the stimmed trains, I think. A Marine with +1/+0 and a Marine with +0/+1 trade exactly evenly, because they both do 5 damage to each other with the same attack speed. So I have to target down the train itself because I'm lacking DPS right now. There we go. And had to take a little bit of extra damage from the Hellions as a result. If I had more guys, I could have easily taken down the Hellions instead. And then I would have been able to kill the train, and it wouldn't have been an issue. I'm pretty sure that a stimmed Marine crushes a normal Marine, because it does 50% increased DPS, and it takes less than 20% of its HP and damage. That's just math. Oh, there's an attack wave. I had no idea. The stim is just really good. It's by far and away the best upgrade in the game. And Marines without them are kind of lackluster. I don't want to say lackluster, they're still very good, but they're a shadow of their soon-to-be self, which is like the opposite of being a shadow of your former self. Without medic help, Combat Shield Marine beats a Stim Marine. That might be correct. Warp Gate is a very good upgrade, but I think that, I mean, Gateway units just aren't as good as Marines. They are good. I'm not saying that they're bad by any means, but they don't really have the long-term scaling that the Marine has. So yeah, normally I want to be maxed right here, or close to it. Do I try it? I could try it. A couple of these guys out. I don't even have Wharf Pigs available. I will. I'm gonna save after I get the War Pigs. And then I'm gonna try the dive. But I'm really, really, really convinced that it's not gonna work. Okay, War Pigs, save, grab these guys. I think I want the medics with these guys as well. And we go Pure Marine here, these guys over here. Repair is off. Let's go, boys. So these are just to absorb hits over here, while the Marines try to dive their way here. We gotta kill this tank. Oh, I'm a little bit late. Come on, boys. Do not aggro that Siege Breaker. Oh, we aggroed the Siege Breaker, but you know what? This time is fine. It worked. That way you don't have to wait for the train. My supply was a bit low, but I think that the control there was not bad. So next is Cutthroat, I believe. Hey Frequent, how's it going? Yes, Cutthroat. And this is... oh, change the difficulty, thank you so much. That would have been bad. Oh, it's on normal. Cool. So the fact that I had to restart actually made it so I didn't have to change the difficulty back later. I don't know the route for this one. I just know vaguely that you go up here, you make some medics, you attack forward, and try to get these two groups. Don't lose the Marines. And then I'm going to ignore Colonel Orlan. I'll Planetary Fortress rush him later or something. But not today. So the goal of this mission is to get 6,000 minerals as fast as possible, and you want to do that by not buying stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is buy 5 SCVs and a couple medics and some more Marines. I should not have lost that Marine, by the way. That was really, really bad. Have a good one, Silver Bricks. Because I'm very limited on the amount of stuff that I can have on this mission. Because right now I'm done producing. And it's just grab all these boxes of money. So here we go. This is the force. It's a pretty good force, honestly. It's just not huge. So now I'm going to get my... what are these called? Vultures. And I'm going to try to do my best at grabbing money from 2 different places at once, and I can't promise that it'll go well. Because I'm completely unpracticed at it. But if I do it well, then I should look like an absolute legend. Right? Because multitasking is like the StarCraft thing. Pull this guy back. Whoa, not forward. Multitasking is not what I'm good at. I think we swing down there. And I am not in a good position. Gotta make sure to get all the Protoss research on the map. That's the other big one. Drop some spider mines there to kill the Goliath. And then the Goliath won't reset, which is going to be a pain. Hey, but, okay. Drop some spider mines to kill the Goliath. Are you for real? Sure. Why not? I'm going to micro over here for a bit. What did... There's one more research up here. While these guys grab the rest of the cash. I got the research. I got the money. And everybody was at the same location at the end. Now we unsiege all of our stuff. Try not to suicide right here. Grab these SCVs as well. Bring everybody to Colonel Orlan's base and just rush it. Oh, do not want to run the Goliaths ahead though, or the Vultures ahead. Oh, ran him ahead. I do need everything to be grouped up before I dive Colonel Orlan, because he's actually kind of scary. There we go. I believe he has a tank to the top. And that tank needs killing. Then we just keep pushing. Kill the fire bats. And then when I get to the top of this ramp, I'll stutter step my way to the PF and then target fire it down, stim with whatever I have left, and hope that I have enough DPS. And it looks like I do. Done. Now I go to Ghost of Chance. Yes, a ghost does send that nuke and it is scannable and snipeable. But if you don't stop it or anything, then it's easier. Really? It's not? I could have sworn it was a ghost. Does he just magically nuke you? I mean, Rhyme knows better than me. So we got Nova. There's a bunker of death right there that we're going to ignore. Stim passed. Target down the Marauders, because Marauders are annoying. Everybody gets together over here. So the biggest frustration on this part of the run is concussive shells, and we're going to kill Marauders as a result. This is another one I'm not super practiced with, but I'm hoping will go well. Now I'm going to send these guys to bait the shots on the siege tank. Nova is going to grab that to point defense drone the Marauder shots. Then she's going to release it. Get up here, grab the BC, and the BC is going to target down the objective. We kill the Jorium stockpile, and then we snipe this guy in the face. You don't actually have to kill that guy, you don't need his money, but I don't like him. For the next one, grab the Raven. This goes up here. Kill the Viking. And we're going to go auto turret, auto turret, auto turret. Then send the Viking to die, or the Raven to die. Kill that, steal the second one. That triggers the next part of the mission. The Jim delivers some guys. What? Oh, that was supposed to die. Well, I lost some time right there. Because usually that guy dies. And we grab all these. Bring them together. Theoretically, I want the Viking tanking. Didn't work out that way though, so we have to manually execute it. Do not lose guys to the tank over there. Nova has to come up here, dominate the tank. That's going to do some damage. Bring everybody. Unsiege the tank. Nuclear strike. We kill the guys up there. Then Nova... These guys go this way, Nova goes and gets the nuke. We target this down with these two guys. Point defense drone, Nova on the nuclear silo. Terrazine tank is going to die, and we're going to get the nuke for this level, and then we're not going to use it. Why would you ever do that, you might ask? The reason is, if you don't use a nuke, you keep it for the next part of the mission. Which is pretty sweet. I don't know if that was intended or not. So we're going to have these guys go over here, start targeting the stuff down. Nova is going to need to get vision right over here. Nova, we need vision for you, dear. Thank you. And then drop that nuke that we grabbed on the final mission objective. Then there's another guy over here that we're going to shoot in the face because I don't like him. On to the dig. I need to get a couple upgrades before the dig, though. I need to go to the armory. Console. Vehicle, I need stealth suit, ocular implants, and advanced construction. I need to check the lab, see if there's any upgrades that I don't have yet. I want microfiltering, and I don't have anything else there. So we go to the bridge and hit up the dig. I can push through a couple triggers really quickly on this mission, which is always fun. So first one, this Marine is going to sacrifice his life so that we can spawn siege tanks a little bit more quickly. Then as all that's happening, we engage over here. Don't lose a guy to the Zealot. Then have them target down the pylon. We're going to suicide another Marine after all of this, while these guys take down the cannons. Stim this guy forward. It starts this part. And then stim him again. And we are going to reach the base up here. That triggers the dialogue to start getting control of our base. And now we're going to move these guys up here to take down these two stalkers if at all possible. We might not be able to get them both, but I think we can. Nice. 4 SCVs go this way. These guys come here, start building. Queue up a command center, and I took the upgrade for the medics to be able to, or not the medics, the SCVs to be able to build together. So I'm going to abuse that to power out a CC really fast. Siege up the tanks right here. A stalker will eventually spawn, and it's time to macro up for a bit. I think that I want the tanks to go this way now. I think that they spawn a stalker over here, so the tanks go and engage that while the base continues. A couple dogs bark in the background. That's really important. Okay, and I want to start getting +1 attack fairly soon, because upgrades are going to be real important in this run. Oh, I misplaced the tank. So I'm going to grab it right now. It is Portuguese, yes. Okay. Tanks this way. And we just want to clear the entire area out besides the bases, so that it's easier later. Now, I don't remember where the next attack comes from, honestly, so I'm going to assume that it is down here, because the first two attacks I kind of engaged early. I'll move the fact over there and start building up infrastructure. Get a barracks here, get a reactor here, get a reactor here, and I think I want 4 racks. That sounds about good. I don't remember for sure. I need to make sure that I have enough gas for +2 as soon as +1 finishes, so I'm going to start putting guys on gas. And then I'm going to poke these guys and pull them over for a nice easy fight. Get them, tanks. With that, land it here so I can get another one. And keep producing. +1 attack is almost finished. That's really good. I believe the next attack is over here, so I gotta put my tanks up and start making Marines. Oh gosh, I'm gonna supply block myself. That's not good. You're not supposed to do that. And hopefully this is a good enough position. You go here. And then Mr. Factory is going to have to lift in a second. And I think I want one guy off of gas now. And I'm just going to kind of push out mostly Marine Medic for the rest of this mission. A couple Marauders maybe if I'm feeling it. And I need to wait to have control over the drill before I can continue. Try to take as little damage as possible so I don't waste my medic energy. These tanks go over here. They're going to be on defensive duty for the rest of the mission. And just keep building depots. I'm a little bit gas shy. I think I'm fine on workers. Yeah, okay. Marine medic, yeah, this is fine. I'm happy with it. So I should get control over the drill very soon. I can move up to engage these guys. But when do I get control over the drill? I think there's a voice line. Well, there's always a voice line, let's be honest. Come on, big drill, there we go. So we go zap, 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 and start bringing this factory into position. And we're going to start drilling their main defenses up here. Particularly the cannons, the Archons, and the Colossus are the first shots. Drill. The cannons don't care about the door. Let's take down that Archon. Come on, buddy. There's another Archon. And I'd like to kill one of the Colossus if at all possible. Oh, I messed up. I'm going to look for the other Colossus. Here it is. See if I can get it. Because Colossus are way... Nope, I did not. So now it is time to push. We go up here, and we try our darndest. Using the drill to target down scary things. But it takes forever to target, so it like doesn't work sometimes. Because I keep thinking it's Swan's laser drill from Co-op, and it's just not. It's way worse. Oh, jeez. Targeting production infrastructure is really important here, because they do produce out of everything, so the more that you can take down, the less you have to fight. And if you kill all the Protoss on this mission, it ends prematurely. They're just like, hey, you did it. We can drill uninterrupted now, sir. I'm like, thanks, Matt Horner. You're one of my favorite Horners. At least top 3. I actually only know 2 people ever named Horner, one of them being Matt Horner, so... The other one being my old boss. Or at least the person that wrote my paycheck. So the little air guys come. This one just walks into a turret, which I find hilarious. There's one that spawns over here, I think, and I'm pretty sure that I just accidentally killed it with my Marines. Keep pushing units out. I'm actually supply blocked, which is a great sign. Make sure I don't leave any random derelict buildings up here. And I think it is about time that these guys head off to the bonus objective, so that I can have spotting for it. I'm going to get the bonus in between bases 1 and 2. Fine, I'll get 2 more depots. And just keep retargeting the drill. The bases here are just huge, so the fights go on for a really long time. Yeah, the Colossi do help with supply block. These are the insane Colossi too from Wings of Liberty release. They do like 20 damage and they attack twice. As opposed to the modern ones, which hit light for 15 and everything else for 10. Game was a very different place back then. I'm going to take down that pylon and that pylon with the drill, and then we're going to move on to these. There we go. All that's depowered now. Set my rally over here. First base is gone. Grab these guys. And these guys. Tanks into tank mode. Get all my production going. 1 bonus. Almost 2 bonus. I need to get the SCVs in the front for the next fight, otherwise my stuff will die. Am I building mass medics? Apparently I am. That's not good. But my supply is really high. Some of it's over there, though. Push in. Try to target down the Colossus. Okay. Area's clear. And now the rest of the mission is just kill this infrastructure and win. I got some cannons, but the cannons won't be able to beat me. Oh, the Archon might. And I think that's it. There might be some cannons over here, just one. Make sure they're spread out so we're doing damage evenly to everything. And the laser drill should target the high HP buildings because it takes forever to retarget. To put this mission in perspective, the first time that I speedrunned it, I believe that my time was 21 minutes. And I did it in 15 this time, so I'm really happy with that result. Well, I can identify the medic's production because it's the lady, and you can't build any other ladies. Unless we get some, like, really effeminate Reapers running around. And now we go to 3 of the missions for the Protoss. We're not going to do the final one, because time. And I'm hoping I can do this one well. I learned a couple things about it. Blink? What? Why didn't it give me blink? You're supposed to run up here, and it's like, here's blink. Okay. There we go. Ah, crap. Why do I always mess this part up? It's the easiest part in the run, and I just, like... Oh my gosh, are you serious? Is this going to be what gets me? Are you for real? Okay, fine. I'll take it the long way because I don't want to be wasting more time. And I'm not going to restart because it'll take just as long to restart as it will to just run through this, but holy crap. Oh, that's embarrassing. So you can blink through that. I know for a fact you can. Everyone else seems to be able to do it really easily. And then I can't. What? Let me through. This is like the easiest mission on the speedrun. By far. And for some reason, I have a lot of trouble with it. Maybe you do have to wait for the dialogue rhyme. I'm impatient. I thought that Portuguese gave you everything instantly. Tactical hydration time. And this is the type of stuff where Portuguese really helps out, because he speaks for days on end in English. He just like keeps talking and talking and talking. So we're gonna get our stalkers right here, and then we're gonna commit a bit of sabotage. Let's see. This one's worth stabbing. Then this one's worth stabbing. So we want all of our stalkers to be as close to dead as possible for the next part. And then we're going to run them through. I don't want any of them to die yet, though. I'm not ready for that. I get over here. This is the place where reinforcement stalkers will come. Now these guys just chill out over here, and they need to get killed. And it makes it a lot easier for Zeratul to get past the Broodlords, and then they just respawn. That Broodlord's not supposed to pull, though. Okay. Are you for real? Okay. That's not supposed to happen. Well, this... this fight's a lot easier without a Broodlord. It still went okay. Guy spawns up here. Gives vision. Then these guys can head on over here. We're going to be able to blink to the second temple. And there'll be a little bit of time for the stalkers to catch up while Zeratul talks to a rock. There we go. And comes the trick in the run that I always mess up. Well, this mission I just mess up a lot of stuff, but... Hey, I got everyone over the rock. Wow. There we go. That's proof that this is going to be a great run. And we just want to not lose as many stalkers as possible. Well, What we want and what we get are very different. 2 stalkers is fine. It doesn't even matter. So what's going to happen now is there's a bunch of dialogues that have to play out. Well, not as many as there should have been. But usually as soon as you get here, a thing triggers and you start an event. But we had the ability to kill off a couple of guys as a result of the fact that we were waiting for dialogues to finish. And that makes the next fight a lot easier. The Ultralisk didn't do anything, which is really nice. Now next comes a couple of air units such as a Broodlord and some Mutas. Zeratul going to hit this stuff. We're going to hit the Mutas with the Stalkers. Then we're going to hit the Broodlord, and there should be Niduses next, if I recall. There it is. I don't know where the next one spawns. I'd like to be able to camp it. Oh, he's right here. I think there's one there. Then some Ultras. They're going to go down, and Zeratul stands on the structure. Why do you need Stalkers at all during this run? In order to beat the Mutas faster so that you can get more triggers to finish, I believe. Or rather, you don't need them. You can also let all the Stalkers die, and the Mutas will just walk away. But it takes longer to kill off your Stalkers than it does to just kill the Mutas, from what I understand. I'm not an expert on this. How many Zealots can you save? I don't know. Because I never cared. When Karax kills his own Zealots, or not Karax, whatever that guy's name is. Karass? If he kills his own guys, then I can't be bothered to save them. Now, Sinister Turn is a mission that I am a little bit uncomfortable with, because one time I did it in practice and it like totally bugged out. And then every other time it worked perfectly, so I don't know how it works. And it might just bug out and ruin my life. But that'd be funny, I guess. Not good for the run, but definitely funny. So we're going to power as many things as we can as fast as possible. And we'll make a Zealot. I'm going to get 2 DTs for rescuing this and an Immortal for rescuing this. I think I build one more probe. And then I want to build... What is it? I want to build a DT after that. So I need to get the money. Immortal comes up here. Zealot goes over here. We don't want to kill that. We want to kill this guy. Ooh, don't run him into the probe. That'd be bad. Then these guys kill that. Probe moves in. We build a DT. That Stalker comes up. Don't piss things off. Be very, very careful. Build a pylon. These guys head to the mid. And this should start very soon. We want to pop these guys. The easiest way to hit these is to make sure both DTs attack at the same time. Then we grab, I think it's this many people. Bring them down. We're going to warp in the High Templar over here, keep him a little bit safe. We got the next DT, and this is our game-winning army, as you can tell. Standard Protoss composition. 1 Immortal, 1 Zealot, 3 DTs, and 5 probes. Now, if I did everything right and I don't get the bug again, the bridge should open after we get a couple more dialogue triggers. So you can't kill that Stalker. It's invulnerable until it's done talking. So, please, please work. Well, no one's talking. There we go. Hey, it worked. So I had one that I had to just like wait 6 minutes or something. It was really awful. I got to the 6-minute mark and then it randomly was like, okay, now it's time for it to work. Split up the DTs to target all these down. And we need to save whoever Mar decides to beat the crap out of. Is that his name, Mar? I think it is. This is pretty good, though. Let me just finish off this Preserver. Done. That is the second Protoss mission. Head back to the lab, and we're going to finish this off. Oh, you think that one's easy? Can't wait till you see the next one. No, you cannot do the same way on Brutal because they have really, really intense defenses on Brutal. I think you can do the DT thing. If you get DTs over there, it works. But if you are... I think that getting the DTs over there is a lot harder. So this OBS moves for vision. And we just have to wait for Zeratul to talk a little bit. He's going to run this way. We're going to blink him and then move him to the control point. Get these Colossus. Put the probes on follow, and then these Colossus are going to push their way to the bonus objective. While I'm doing that, I will make sure to micro the probe, or the OBS, so I have vision for everything. I think the probes are safe, as long as I do this, because they'll attack the Colossus instead. As soon as Zeratul gets control, we're going to move him over here, we're going to blink, we're going to go up. Then take this way. Oh, Zeratul, no. Luckily we have to wait on blink cooldown anyway. So I didn't lose any time right there. I do want to not lose that OBS though. So we're going to leave one of these here, and the Colossus are now going to head to the next bonus objective in a way that the probes can follow. So, blink up here, Void Prison that, and then head there. And while that's happening, build... I can't build it yet. Come on. There we go. That's a good spot. 1, 2, just force out the pylons, and then defend. I should get control of Zeratul very soon, and then I will get to the last control point. And as long as none of those pylons randomly died, I should get the 2 obelisk credits right as we are about to finish. 1, 2. And done. Oh no, Zergling attack, what are we gonna do? Probably should have powered my cannons. Hey Hijack, the run is going absolutely bonkers good. Like, I am nailing it so far. The only mission that I've really messed up was the train mission. And that's... all that... No, building multiple pylons doesn't make it faster, but I didn't want something to kill one of the pylons, because in my last run, the pylon, like, didn't finish or something. I don't quite remember, but something bad happened, and I just didn't want to have things get messed up again. So I was being safer than sorry. I want to go to the base, get the orbital command, and then go to vehicles, get Maelstrom rounds. See how well that times or maths itself out. 5,000 money left. Then we go to Tyriador. So we go do. Drop a mule. These guys start mining. Make a medevac. I really hate that Terran have so many production structures. It's really annoying. So I need to make a tank. Make a couple Marines. I don't know how many I can get out. It's either 2 or 3. I'm going to try 3, and we're just going to see what the timing is. Looks like it's just 2. Thank you, Dr. Nerud. Then we gotta save these war pigs. Load these guys up, bring them to the data core. Tank goes in here. Get everybody unloaded here. And target it down. And take a little bit of damage from a spore because I took the wrong route. That's fine though. Load them up. Oh, I went way too far. Drop a siege tank right here. Siege it up. Target down that data core. And we're gonna do... this is your captain speaking. If you look out the right-hand window, you can see the Queen of Blades attacking a building. We will be landing in about 30 minutes. Make sure that your tray is in the upright position. Then we're going to push our way to the third data core. Hey, Floating Mail, how's it going? Oh, where's that Goliath headed? Well, Goliath can head over here to distract the enemies, I guess. While we target this down. How's this guy doing? Very nicely. Done. Goliaths have always been second to Dragoons in terms of pathing, so... Now we have to listen to them talk for a while. So Supernova is next if I recall, unless I'm forgetting something. And I don't need any upgrades for the rest of the mission, which is nice. For the rest of the campaign, actually. No, there's not... I don't have the time to kill the Brutalist because I don't have any medevacs to get it over there. They die a horrible, horrible death. Did Raynor know who Duran is? Did they ever interact as people? I don't think they did. So we head over here, we skip the cannon and the other thing. Target down the pylon, and then target down both these cannons. Easy peasy. Start one of these. Make sure to cloak. So we need these for research, and if we get all 4 of the research on this mission, it will bring to a total of 25 Protoss research for the run, and then we won't need any more. If you're having trouble with this mission, a lot of people on the lower difficulty, or the newer to StarCraft people that are not like Super RTS veterans, have a really hard time with this mission. If you're looking for a good route to get to the thing, just copy this one. It works really, really well. So we're going to target this down. We're going to make sure we don't lose any guys. Perfect. And then we start targeting down the objective. Get this medevac. Fill it full of guys. We're going to drop them off over here. Then they are going to run to the bonus objective over here while the medevac retreats to safety. Grab one Marine, and we are going to drop him on the next bonus objective. This is still taking... Oh, I gotta be quick. Drop that there, and then we scan over here and drop a mule on the final Protoss relic. Done. And that's dead as well. Ooh. Nailed it. I think that was literally a perfect one on that one. 255 is really, really good. Oh yes, I do want to go here because I have to get drop pods. This is not going to be a world record because I'm not good enough. The world record is absolutely insane. I'm going for 3rd place. Which is still really, really respectable as far as I'm concerned. And probably the realistic limit of how good I am as a player. So we go Yamato, Yamato, Yamato. And then accidentally move command one of the BCs, so you waste a second. That's fine. Ghost Academy, this. These guys swing down here. Drop a mule. Everybody needs to be building this nuke silo. Mule's going to grab all the money. And I'm going to go for what I believe is a frame-perfect trick, because I need to be able to sabotage my run somehow. I'm going to do my best. There is a safer way to do this one, but I'm feeling so good about myself that I might as well just mess everything up. And it's not the end of the world, it just wastes like 30 seconds if I mess it up. It wastes 38 seconds specifically. Yeah, I got it. So in between those two cutscenes, you have like a frame that you have to get the cloak off. You have to grab the guy and click him. It's maybe not 1 frame, but it's a very, very short window. The other way that you do it is you drop a Marine to start the thing. And then we need to make sure that it's a high HP ghost that's dropping the 2nd nuke. You just auto-attack it, and this should be it. It has under 500 HP, and we're going to beat this at about 235. At about 240. Look at that, 240. On to Char. Star map. Char map. Absolutely. I mean, this is the mission that you're introduced to the ghost and the nuke, right? That's like why you do that. So we're gonna sell that. Get these tanks into a more turtled position. Keep building drop mules. Then go barracks, barracks, barracks. This needs to be a little bit closer, doesn't it? And then these guys are going to go be the Terran Expeditionary Force, grabbing all the money on the map. Where is the money on the map? I think it's up here. So those tanks should be able to cover each other pretty well. There's some. So the first goal of this mission is to get up to 100 army supply. You do this in 2 ways, by building stuff and not losing stuff. We're just going to build stuff in a very weird position, and we're going to try to micro. Alright, we got these guys. Set the rally, start building medics, and we're going to use drop pods to circumvent a lot of this mission. The traditional... Okay, why are they attacking the bio launcher? That was weird. You want to get as much supply possible, so you're making the most supply efficient unit, which used to be the Vulture, but now it is more accurately the medic. Even though the medic is more expensive, it still gives you a lot of supply per dollar, and it actually has combat power, which the Vulture didn't because you had them all over here, and then you'd have to like draw some ghosts over here and stuff and nuke, and it was really a convoluted mess. And this seems like a much better strategy. So you just drop everything over there that you build. So I am going to have to start getting into... Oh, don't die, medic. Well, that sucks. Every supply you lose there is a pain. Start Marine production, because you do have to actually kill stuff over there. And if you just make medics, you're not going to be useful. And then we want to rescue these guys over here. because they give 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 supply. And at this point, it's all about just buffing up that supply number. And it should be really close. So these are all going to pull back here. I'm going to keep building, and now I'm going to start clearing with this group instead. Because there are some enemies that want to be killed before the Nidus Worm. Oh, or run your Marine into a Baneling. That's a way to do it. So try to pull everything that I can. Target fire the Bane. I'm a little bit unfamiliar with this part, but I know that I want to avoid the spine. Oh, this is taking forever. I should not have taken this long. It's okay. For a part that I haven't practiced, I'm pretty okay with it. So 2 more guys. I'm bringing a guy over here just in case the drop pods had spawned beforehand, so I could just rescue them ASAP. Cool. Now there's going to be a cutscene, and Warfield's battlecruiser is going to crash exactly right here. And then there's 3 Nidus Worms that need to be killed right where my Bioforce is. I like the Mengsk announcer. I like the Alarak announcer. I guess I like the villainous announcers because they're kind of funny. I like using Artanis for Zerg because he is so disgusted with everything. I think it's very funny. And we're done. 2 more missions. Unless you mean my favorite shoutcaster commentator. I do like Tastosis. I think it's cool. He's cool. That it's cool that they have that as well. In reality, for competitive play, I really wish that they had an announcer. By the way, I'm going to mess this one up because this one is so hard. And all I've done is look at how to do it, and it's gonna be brutal. Okay, so we put here, build a Ghost Academy, start that. You guys here, you guys here. In fact, I'm just not going to talk. I'm going to focus. Okay, it goes over there. Start Marine production. Ghost. Target this down. BC is doing well. That's a good Marine position. Okay, that area is going to blow. Gonna get the bio over here. Bring the Banshees. Oh god, no. Shoot, no. Can I kill that? Oh, another Hydra. Damn. Oh, that was bad. Does he reset his position? He does. So it's not over. That was so horrible, though. So you're not supposed to get those Marines to aggro the Hydra. I messed up. Killed this Hydra. Then we gotta focus on these guys. I'm not ready to fight the Broodlord over here, though, because I don't have a Ghost, because everything got delayed. I do have the nuke. Yeah, I'm gonna take like 5 minutes on this one when it should be much faster. Keep stimming. That one's going well. Okay. Now here's the hard part of the mission. This little fight right here is a pain. You gotta keep the BC really healthy. You gotta keep the Ghost alive. It worked. Okay. And we drop a nuke right here. And we gotta keep the Ghost alive. It's so important to keep the Ghost alive. And the BC. I'm actually going to drop a mule to repair the BC a little bit. This is going well. So what we want to do is Yamato that. and then auto-attack it. That Marine is still doing his job. Do not run down there. Do not! Got it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Done. So that little safe spot with the Marine up there is one of my favorite parts of the run. There's Hydras on all sides, and if the Marine moves out of that little box that he can be safely, he dies. Oh, I did it. I'm really happy with this run. No, you don't have to kill the Leviathan, that's a bonus objective. So now, I kind of do whatever I want for this mission. But I'm gonna play it really safe because I played so well this entire run and I want my good times. I didn't do a single reload, did I? I need to question that. There was no point that I had to reload a save, right? So that means that I can just take all my number. Oh, thank goodness. Guys, I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. We'll have to check, but I really feel like I did it. I think I accomplished my goal. Oh, I'm going to be so happy if I did. I don't know why. As I said, I just woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? I need to get this frickin' achievement. Not achievement, but I'm going to get this run. Either way, even if I didn't, I'm really happy with it. And I'm really thankful you guys are willing to come and hang out and watch this kind of stuff. Because I find it a lot of fun. Learning, experimenting, and getting better at the game. And I'm glad that you guys find it cool too. I don't really have anything else to say. This is a long mission. I'm going to make some PFs. And yeah, this is definitely a showcase of how I do not want to mess this up. There's no reason that I should turtle this hard on this mission on normal. And I will. No janking. No risks. So after this, what we have to do is head into the archives and actually total up all the times, which will be... It won't take that long, but it should be exciting. I'll let you all look at the ultimate excitement in StarCraft, which is spreadsheets. I can theoretically use the Energy Nova whenever I want. I had a few seconds on the train mission. I think it was less than a second, wasn't it? Because the mission didn't even start by the time that I had reloaded it. But, I mean, if need be, we can add like 3 seconds or whatever it is. Assuming that it's like close to someone else's time, but I have a feeling that it won't be. It's going to be such an inconsequential... And all that was menuing anyway. So I'm getting a lot of Banshees. There to snipe the Niduses. And then I'm getting a lot of tanks there to shoot people. Oh, we gotta save this guy. And then a lot of ghosts, because rapid fire snipe is one of my favorite things in the game. Oh, there's just a giant hole right here, huh? Yeah, let's patch this up. Oh, I should probably make these into PFs, huh? The standard orbital defense. The tanks are for repairing. Yes, absolutely. I mean, you do got to repair the tanks, but I know that's not quite what you mean. I remember this mission being so hard when I was a new player. Like, it was one of those insane difficulty spikes. And I was like, how could Blizzard have ever made a mission this hard? Well, I didn't actually complain about it. But I was shocked at how difficult it was. And nowadays, I'm just like, yep. I can do it. Then again, I was like Bronze League back then, so... Alright, let's target that down. Keep the tank production going. Maybe I should make my main thing into a PF as well. I just wasted 25 energy. I guess I'll drop some... Marines aren't even worth the supply, because I'm like already reaching max. I will make this into a PF though. Oh yeah, well, Brood War, when I started playing StarCraft 2, I had never in my life beaten a Brood War campaign. Ever. That game was so hard. And it still is hard. In fact, it wasn't until I started streaming, I think, that I actually sat down and beat a Brood War campaign at all. I had just never done it before, and so one of my goals when I started streaming was, yeah, I should play through StarCraft Remastered. Nice wall, you idiot. What was that? Let's make another PF there. Why not? PFs never hurt anyone. Or maybe they did. That's kind of the point. Yeah, I cheated my way through them as well. All my friends did. Often it was the money cheat, because we said that that one was the money cheat isn't really cheating, because you would just get the money anyway eventually. That was what my friend's justification was, and we all went for it. Or we all went with it, because we were all so bad and we needed some ability to win. I find it hilarious looking back on it. Whoa! Okay, so I'm really bad at building things where they're supposed to go. I have all my gas geysers, right? I do. And I think I just sit here. There is a cheat where you can never lose. There's a cheat where you can never win. There's Power Overwhelming, which makes all your stuff... I think it's invincible and kill everything in one hit. I don't remember if it actually kills everything in one... Where are you going? Get back here. Your job is to be imploded by Kerrigan. So keep the Banshees away. Only invincible? I guess it was Warcraft 3 that they one-shot everything. I can never remember because they change what the cheat codes do a lot between games. Let's cloak these guys and start the sniping. Oh wow, we didn't have much remaining. Out of energy. No! That was rude. The very last thing she did was walk over there and kill a siege tank before she burrowed. She like reset her targeting aggro and everything. There's a cheat code that gives you +1/+1/+1 on all of your units. That is probably the lamest of all the cheat codes, because you're cheating, but you're also not really winning. That was a favorite one. Let's see, what else was there? I don't even remember. The only cheat code I know nowadays is took the red pill is to reveal the entire minimap on StarCraft 2. Because I used that to help route out some of my runs, and what is best in life. Not what's best in life, but what is best in life is the auto win. Because sometimes when I want to route stuff up, I don't want to play through the same missions over and over again. And those are the only ones that I know anymore. Yes, we're on fastest language possible. And the Banshees are just going to keep targeting stuff down. There's not a whole lot of detection so far. There's probably just never going to be that much detection. I'm going to build some turrets just because there's that one part where Overlords come, and the Overlords don't really do anything, but they are kind of annoying. So I might as well build turrets, because I have extra money. Yeah, let's build those. That seems good. Cellular reactor versus biosteel, that's a meme. The answer for anyone who doesn't truly know that is cellular reactor is probably the best upgrade on the Zerg tech tree, and biosteel is probably the worst. I believe that biosteel... Rhyme knows the number off the top of his head, but... Oh, these guys are just chilling out there cloaked. That's not what they should be doing. Biosteel, I think it's 34 HP per minute that it regens. It's like so horribly, laughably bad. Get him. Yeah. Get wrecked, Overlords. That it should never be taken. There's like a Zergling over there that I don't want to fight. Yes, I just did use the Nova to kill a single Zergling. Don't judge me. Additionally, there is... Or the power of the cellular reactor is if you want to get your guys HP regened, well, the Science Vessel does that way better with cellular reactor. And so does the medic. So it's actually just better at the same job. Why ghosts? You'll see why ghosts. I can show you in about 1 second. You just do this, you hold down snipe. And Kerrigan goes home. Ghosts are really good. I don't know if it's actually the fastest way to kill Kerrigan. It might be that Spectres are faster. But I don't want to... No, unfortunately, Swan's Biosteel, they took the campaign version and they were like, oh wow, we made this really bad. We're gonna make it good. And they did. It's legitimately viable for Swan, but no, not in the campaign. And especially, it's what you're giving up. It's just so much that you're giving up, and it probably, throughout most entire campaign runs that you have the upgrade, it'll save like 2 or 3 of your units. To put it in perspective, what is 34? Let me do a calculation. Calculator. So Battlecruiser has 550 HP divided by 34 equals... that's not... Oh. It does not have 55 HP, it has 550. So it's 16 minutes. I didn't do math on stream, I used a calculator on stream. It's like cheating. It takes 16 minutes for regenerative Biosteel to fully heal up a Battlecruiser. Which means you could do it... from when I started this mission until now, the Battlecruiser would have just finished healing. Which is kind of pathetic. I don't feel like dealing with these. Oh, we didn't get this one, eh? Well, guess we gotta send them out anyway. This is what I get for trying to be lazy. Never works. And that means that you wouldn't be able to heal a Battlecruiser up twice in this mission, which is the longest mission. I'm gonna get my Battlecruisers killed, though. Against Kerrigan. Because I'm starting to bank up extra money. I have all my upgrades. And I want more ghosts. They're my favorite. Why does she have implode? To make your life miserable, and... I don't know. So you can't just build mass battlecruisers on this mission? You can't snipe battlecruisers... Oh, you can. Oh no, it has to target biological units. That's what it says. How do you avoid Kerrigan's instant kill move? So the instant kill move implosion only works on mechanical units, so the easiest way is to just have them go somewhere else. It's not really a fancy strategy or anything, it's just walk them away. If you want more information on the rapid fire snipe and how to kill Kerrigan without losing a unit, you can always check out Giant Crank Games' YouTube channel, where there is Can You Beat Wings Liberty Without Losing a Unit? I assume most of you have seen that video already, because that's where most of my traffic comes from. But there might be some people that haven't. Dodge Razor Swarm. Dodge in air quotes right there. Wow, that lasts a long time. Let's warp in some medics. I'm gonna send this guy to his death. Oh yeah, I have a Discord as well. If you like Discord and want to see more Giant Crank Games things, you can join that Discord. It has most of the people in the chat here. They're pretty cool. Come on, medics. Oh, they're gonna run out of energy. How far can he get? Oh, no more. He did his best. Kerrigan actually has a lot of damage reduction abilities in this game. She has Hardened Shield, which normal attacks, I believe, can hit her for a maximum of 10 damage. She also has a spell reduction ability, which means that all spells do 50% damage. And I don't remember if there's any others. Then she just has a lot of HP on top of it. So you can't really use... Basically, low damage, frequent attacks are the best way to... Yeah, whatever. Are the best way to deal with Kerrigan on all difficulties. Stuff like siege tanks just get absolutely wrecked by her. Don't worry, that missing number guy is actually shadow banned on Discord, so he can talk, but no one can see it. He just talks to himself. He probably just thinks that as conversations are going on that people are replying to him and stuff, but you never know. Ooh, don't kill that. I need it. Here. Send it to the pit crew. Ooh, 2 in a row. Nice. What is this Nidus luck? Man, it's like they're congratulating me with this great run, and they're just like, here you go, bud. You can have these Niduses, no problem. You don't have to go all the way around the map. Wait. Oh. Well, that's a well-placed Nidus. Get him, Planetary. It is kind of funny that in the different language versions of the game, they have a lot less effects on the voices. Like, the ghost kind of sounds like he's just... I don't know, he doesn't really sound... He's not like the ghost reporting, where they have all the filters and that kind of stuff. It's just like almost a guy talking. Oh, I wonder how they sound when they die. Do they sound like they do in English, where they're like, oh? No, he didn't really care. What did I do to an SCV? Are you talking about the Deathless run, or... Okay. So what I want to do is I want to bait... It's not going to happen. Whatever. If I lose stuff over there, that's fine. It just means more room for ghosts. So there should be one more Kerrigan, and then I win. You prefer Portuguese Tychus's voice? I don't actually know what he sounds like because I've skipped everything that he has ever said in Portuguese because I'm trying to go fast. That's interesting. And you never get to use him in the speedrun, which is a shame. I like his missions. They're just very, very slow. You can Energy Nova Kerrigan. It doesn't really do much damage to her, if it does any damage at all. It does clear up the guys that attack at the same time as her, though, which is pretty nice, especially on Brutal and Hard. Tactically using the Novas, I'm not going to say is required, because it's not, but it can really, really help you out if you're having a hard time, which most humans, including myself, do. That's not a spore. Okay. We're getting close, boys. And then I just have to tally up all the stuff. Which one is the anniversary Aces High? I may have not actually done that yet. I haven't done all the anniversary achievements for Wings of Liberty. Oh, Zero Nova uses. I have done that one. The best advice I can give is make sure that you have Banshees with the Banshee Cloak upgrade. Banshee Cloak upgrade is really strong. And so it's double cloak duration, I believe. And then make sure that you get the Mercenary Banshees and just constantly be using them as a team to snipe the Nidus Worms. And make sure that you're shift queuing them down and that every time you're done fighting them, you uncloak so you can get your energy back. Also, the energy upgrade, Cellular Reactor, is really, really important for the Banshees as well. When you have the duration upgrade plus Cellular Reactor, Banshees stay cloaked for a very, very long time. And that means they can move much more easily out on the map. The way that I like to do it is shift queue them back and then shift queue a decloak so that you don't forget for the most part. Yeah, the Mercenary Banshees are really, really good. They do so much damage. This is the last Kerrigan. We're almost done. And then as soon as I lose control of my units, that'll be time. As soon as Kerrigan gets over here, I'm going to hit the Energy Nova. She uses Razor Swarm. Spam Snipe. She's gone. And now we just gotta chillax for a little bit. I can't wait to change my voices back to English, though. Oh, hello. That's kind of annoying. 8, 99. And alright. So, now I have to pop up this. Change my thing. Oh, we gotta go to the archives. So, continue. Campaign. Continue. That'll bring us to the archive. And then I gotta start typing things in. So I want to add a source. Where is it? This is always terrifying because I'm adding my primary monitor. There we go. And let's start adding the numbers. Liberation Day. 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Outlaws. 252. So, for context, the number we are looking for is we want to be faster than 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 8 seconds. Oh, where'd it go? What have I done? Smash and grab. 419. Devil's Playground is 401. Yeah, you gotta run with a lot of tabs when you're streaming. Welcome to the Jungle, 307. And the number that we want right here is the real time. That's the one that matters the most. Great Train Robbery, 2002. Cutthroat, 5. Was that 34? 34. Oh, you know what? What I can do. That's going to be more exciting. Let's black this out as well. That way, we won't know until the very end. What is next? Nova has a big butt, which is Ghost of a Chance. The Dig, 1456. Yeah, so I will add 3 seconds for restarting on the Great Train Robbery, because that's what it took. 7:49. Sinister Turn, 4:13. Echoes of the Future, 3:21. Mobius Factor, 3:41. Look at how much better these times are than last time. Holy crap. 2:57. Maw of the Void, 2:43. Gates of Hell, 5:42. And then Shatter the Sky, 4:06. So, for remembering, I have to beat 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 8 seconds. Which is, on my thing, that would be 110 minutes. So we're going to see if I did it. 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 7 seconds. That is very, very easily 3rd place. Oh, yes. I am so happy. I am so happy. Thank you so much.